Morning. I wanted to take just a few minutes of your time today and just share with you what's going on with our schedule for Christmas, what's going on this Sunday and the Christmas Eve service. First of all, I want to say that this Sunday morning, I'll be preaching, continue the series, A Thrill of Hope, and I'll be preaching in one service Sunday morning. It's the 9 a.m. service. And I'll share with you why in just a moment, because we have other things going on, the kids' Christmas musical, all the things that are happening with that. So just encourage you to, if you can, join me at 9 a.m. Sunday. I'll be here. Also, we will be streaming it live. Gary King. Hello, Gary. I want to shout out to you, Gary. Good to see you. We'll be streaming it live at 9 a.m. too. So make sure you join us for church. Be here. Nothing like worship in the house of the Lord at 9. I also want to share with you another thing that's coming up that really I'm excited about. We've not done this before, so we're doing it first time this year, is this Christmas Eve. We're having two Christmas Eve services. They would be at 5 and at 6:30. And so we're getting ready. We do candlelight at Christmas time. We do communion. We have all the staff involved one way or the other, sharing Christmas scriptures. I think Pastor Angela's going to do a dance. We've got music. We'll have worship. And then the very powerful moment where at the end we celebrate communion together as a body. And then we light candles because Jesus is the light of the world. And so we're just excited about Christmas Eve service. It's coming. We can't wait. It's 2 weeks. Believe it or not, it's 2 weeks from today. Look, the way we've got it done at our church, we are social distanced. We spray between services. We're clean. We keep everything in check. And so we're ready for you. And so come out, join us. You've got two services you come to. Come at 5 o'clock. You can come at 6:30. Both of those will be always, every year, meaningful, powerful, warm, just encouraging services. And so I'd love for you to be a part of that and join us Christmas Eve service at Praise Assembly. We'd love to have you there. I want to take just a few minutes and introduce somebody to you. And I want to bring in Angela, if I can, if she can, as we get her in here. There she is. Angela is with us. And so we're just glad to have Pastor Angela with us. Say hello, Angela.
Hello. Good morning, everyone.
We're glad to have you with us this morning. And we have Angela here with us today because we want to talk about what's going on this weekend. This weekend, we will have our Christmas program. And our Christmas program is going to be at 10:05 and 11:15. So this Sunday, I am preaching first service, but the other two services are going to be our kids' Christmas program. And believe it or not, she's been working on this thing for a long time. And it's been very creative. We had to come up with some great creative ways to do it this year. You know, I was looking at the video of last year's Christmas program, Angela, and all the kids were crowded up with each other, and the singing. I know one of the David and Kathleen's son was singing out loud and almost screaming his lyrics. And that was just last year. And now we're at the point where we're doing a Christmas musical, but with kids, but it's a little different than in the past. If you would share with me kind of what the plans have been, what came into your mind as far as doing the Christmas musical, and what do you ask parents to do, and kind of what we can expect Sunday morning.
Yeah, so we had the issue, obviously, of being able to have as many practices as we needed and having the kids all together. So we had the idea that why not include the families? So we asked the families to help us out. And so I don't want to spoil too much of it, but the families helped us out with the scenes. And so that looks fantastic. That the work they did was great. And then we've been able to get the kids practicing at home on their songs. So
when you say families worked on their scenes, are we talking about that each family has individual scenes and individual things they do as a part of the musical? Tell me more about that, if you would.
Okay, sure. Yeah. So it is like a Christmas pageant. So it goes through the Christmas story, and every family was assigned a different scene that was part of the Christmas story. So the first scene, for instance, is the angel coming to Joseph and telling him, to marry Mary. And so each family had their own scene for part of the Christmas story, and they recorded it on their own. And then our amazing tech team, Mariah and Patrick, have put it together into like a play.
So what you've done in this, just in talking to you about it, because we talked about it several weeks ago, kind of what you've done in this is you've kind of done real ministry in a sense of not only are you engaging the kids as far as musical goes and parents are excited, but also you have got an opportunity for parents to take ownership to teach their kids the story of Christmas and all the things that surround it, which I think is very, very brilliant. How much practice has been going on as far as for the parents themselves? How often do they have to practice their stuff before they got it ready? Do you have any idea maybe how often did you guys have to run through it? I know we ran through it last night a bit. Tell me what that process has been like.
I think for the scenes, most families, I think, were able to knock it out in a day or two. You know, they got we talked about the ideas, we talked through it, you know, talked about the things they could have going on in the backgrounds, and then, you know, they gathered their props and their costumes and figured out where to have it in their house. And, you know, we did send home a list of some pretty detailed things that we needed in the video or not in the video. And then I think most families were able to kind of record it in one day. They just took a couple shots and then sent them, and Mariah took what she needed and put it together.
Yeah, it's great. You know, we have a great editing team and a great team that can put things together for us and make it look better than we even thought. Right? I mean, it's great how our editing team can do that. And so Sunday morning at 10:05 and 11:15, we're going to do all those things. That's going to be a lot of fun. And I want to give a shout out right now to Johanna Nicole. So glad you joined us here today and watching this. Shout out to you. Hope things are well in California. Hope things are well in California. If you're online with us, you can say hello. We'd love to hear from you. Of course, Pastor Jamie here, Pastor Angela Brooks. I know when we were talking about this back in September, October, about what to do. And I think one of the things that came across was, what do we do for Christmas? What is that going to look like? And we were determined, it took leadership in this, and your team were determined, look, we've got to have a Christmas musical. We've got to have something going on. And so I think it would be just a great opportunity for families and to get together and to just enjoy the Christmas season. I do think we've got some extra things maybe in the foyer afterwards. Tell me if I'm wrong with anything. I think we've got we've got coffee, of course. We've got baked items, I think, for people in the foyer as they leave. There's a tree set up, beautiful tree. We've got signs. You've seen it before, haven't you, Angela, where people are getting their picture taken with the family. They got signs and say Merry Christmas or there's Grinch, whatever. We've got that available out in the foyer. So I think it's a real great opportunity for a family-friendly gathering, I think, Sunday morning. And that's just encouraging to me. I think it's going to be a great time. I thank you. I know you put a lot of effort and time into it. What would you tell parents whose kids aren't in it this year? Would you encourage them to come and join us? Tell me what you want to talk to folks whose kids weren't able to do it this year. I think they should just come and be a part, let their kids enjoy this very family-friendly thing. What do you think, Angela?
Oh, definitely. We got to do our first run through last night with everybody all together, and I'll tell you what, I left excited. It was so nice just having everybody together, just singing and worshiping, and just it was great. So I would encourage everyone to come out and support our kids. Even if your kids weren't able to be in it this year, it's going to be a sing-along experience, so they can even stand up and sing with the kids that are up on stage. So it'll be a great time.
You know, I was thinking, I know it sounds bad, but I was thinking as a kid how much I enjoyed when a substitute teacher was at school, or they were seeing a film that day instead of the teacher teaching. And this is a Sunday where the pastor's not preaching, right? You get to have something that's out of the box, it's different, it's going to be fun, you'll enjoy it. And most of the time, I can tell you personally, I've had as much fun in a service like that and enjoyed it, and people do, as much as any other services we do. So thank you, Angela, for your work. We're looking forward to it this Sunday morning. Again, I'm going to put the times up here and make sure we let you know when it's going to be. It's at 10 a.m., 10:05 a.m. and 11:15. Both services we're doing it, social distance service. Bring your family. If you don't go to Praise Assembly, you're looking for a church, come. I'm telling you, you're new to the community, come. Check out what our kids ministry is doing. Check out what our church believes in. You don't want to miss it Sunday morning. I just want you to be here. So join us Sunday morning. I'll be preaching at 9. Show up at 10:05, 11:15. We'll have a great time together. Thank you, Angela, for all that you do.
Thank you, Pastor.
And thank you guys for joining us online. We pray you have a great rest of your week, and I hope to see you Sunday. God bless you.